Good evening, guests, fellow Highline students, and Angela. We're all gathered here tonight and around the computers to talk about each other's career paths. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about myself. I don't know if you remember from the introduction speech, I'm a single mom. I have a young daughter. What set the course for this career path was one day, there's a knock at my door. Special delivery for Ariane. I was so excited to open and see what that package was. And I was given a package, all right. I was given legal documents pertaining to the custody of my daughter. I'm going to spare you the 18 months of litigations that I went through. It ended in an 8-hour mediation session that I represented myself for through the whole time. When it was over, I decided that's what I want to do. I want to do family law mediation. But I also want to bring another facet to it and do family counseling. And that's what I'm here to talk about tonight. So I did an interview with my mediator. His name is Joe Schwab, and I asked him, what is his definition of mediation? He says it's a process that supports people in communication conversations with one another that result in resolution. And I also want to bring family counseling to the table as well. As worded in the Merriam-Webster Dictionary website, a family counselor is a person who takes psychological methods in collecting case history data, resulting in a counselor trying to attempt to clarify the client's way of thinking rather than thinking for them. So we have a little bit of what the definition of a mediator is, what a definition of family counseling is, and then let's now talk about the education. When you hear a mediator and a family law mediator, you might think you need a law degree. Well, you don't. And when I did my interview with Joe Schwab, I had asked him what his perception of having that law degree is. He said it's absolutely not necessary. It really is only the perception of others looking at you and how you can, if you have the law degree or don't, but it's absolutely not necessary to have one. So we have the education start. We're all here at square one getting our AA. So that's my first step. What's the next step? The bachelor's. And because I want to do a two-part, I'm going to start with doing a lot of psychology classes in the bachelor's, focusing on that, to do the next big step, the master's. And this is where it's going to get a little bit hard because I need to get 2 masters to do what I want to do. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, a family law mediator will require a master's degree in dispute resolution or conflict management. That's master's number 1 I need. Master's number 2 is a family therapist requires a master's degree along with 2 years of supervised clinical experience. And the same website also indicates I'll need to get a state test required and annual training. This is a lot of work and a lot of school. Is this really going to be worth it? Yes it is. So let's break down what you can do with the jobs. With family law mediation or mediation, you can do dispute resolutions, settlement conferences, you can do it with families, you can also do it in the business arena. Most mediators own their own private practice. They do not work under a firm. So then we also have the family counseling. Where can you go work for that? You can work for the state, you can work for the school, and you can also have your own private practice. The United States Department of Labor website says that mediators make approximately $90,000 a year and that counselors make approximately $60,000. Really, in all reality, when you own your own private practice, the sky's the limit. It's what kind of detailed work you want to put into it to get the results. So we went through kind of what the mediator is, what counseling is, a little bit of the schooling, some occupations. Well, what do I want to do with all this? This is what I want to do. So exciting. I want to build a 6 to 9 month immersion program for couples with children that have no desire to reconcile. We're talking about couples that have the hurt, the anger, the resentment build up, and do not know how to communicate. I want to take these couples and help them learn how to communicate with one another, help them parent coach them on what's going to be healthy, and then with the end result being a healthy parenting plan for the entire family. So tonight we talked about some of the schooling, some of the occupations, and I want to say that one day that doorbell rang and I thought my life was over was the absolute day that my life began. So I'm definitely looking forward to the future, and I'm looking forward to watching what you guys are interested in. Thanks.